Hello and welcome to Share Spotlight. I'm Chris Williams, Spotlight Manager. Today I welcome Katherine Rowe, Chief Financial Officer of Wentworth Resources plc. Hello Katherine.
Hello Chris.
If I can start by asking you, the company has gone through quite a transitional year. How does that affect you management-wise, and what is the corporate structure going to be going forward?
Yes, well that's true, Chris. We spent all of 2018 undertaking an entire corporate restructuring of the business, and that included a legal redomicile away from Canada, and also setting up an office here in the UK and a new management team. So I became CFO of the new board in last year. And we have a new CEO that joined that I've been working with for a year now, and we have a refreshed board as well. So we've completed all of the restructuring. We now have a very efficient, simplified platform and strong board with core skills here in the UK. And that really positions us closer to our shareholders, the majority of our shareholders are here in London, and also to our assets in East Africa. So it was a strategic move, and it's worked very well, and we're now well established and set up for the next stage.
You have relinquished the Mozambique project. Did that go smoothly?
Yes. Again, one of the key decisions when our new management took over last year was a deep dive into the existing assets, seeing what we've got, how best we can capitalise and work those existing assets before looking at adding additional assets. Mozambique was not going to be a commercially viable opportunity for us to pursue at this point in time, so we took the difficult decision to relinquish that asset. We have very strong government relationships in Mozambique, so it was very important to us to ensure that the exit of that asset was done with full support and alignment from the government. So that has gone very smoothly. We are on track to finally conclude that in mid-June this year, but there's no penalties, there's been no difficult conversations, it's all gone very smoothly. And we hope that in future there'll be more opportunities to revisit in Mozambique at the right time.
How is the Manazi Bay project performing?
Well, Manazi Bay is performing very well. It's our core asset. It is producing. We had a record level of production last year, beat our market guidance, on track to deliver our current guidance for this year. It's a very, very strong asset. We are at stable production into brand new infrastructure. We have a fixed price for our gas. We are paid regularly. We have low OPEX. And we have a cost recoverable PSC. So it's a world-class asset and performing very well for us as a small company. We are generating significant material cash flow from that asset. So there is opportunity for further growth within that concession as we see a huge demand-led growth tsunami in country, and that's really driven from the demographics, the need for low-cost, reliable power generation in country, and we're well placed to capitalise on that. Finally,
what is the near and mid-term outlook for the business?
Yes, and that's a very good question, I guess, which leads on nicely from talking about our core asset. Manazi Bay has provided us a very robust, stable platform, and along with the corporate restructuring that we talked about earlier, we now have a very simplified, efficient corporate platform from which to execute further growth. So it is a key priority for the board at this point to look at M&A-led growth, additional assets, either inside Tanzania or outside Tanzania, predominantly domestic gas opportunities in Africa. That is what we know best. That is what we're good at. So those are the sort of opportunities that we're looking at and we hope to execute on in the mid to long term.
Thank you, Katherine.
Thank you, Chris.
And thank you for watching.